Hey y'all, welcome to another video. We are going ahead and I am doing this cut down, fill, and repair on a nail today, and I just happened to record it yesterday, so I decided to go ahead and post. But last time she came in and she just got a simple set with some white nail art. We just did some hearts and a few lines on her nails, and she really liked that. Today we were going to keep the colors the same exact way, the same acrylic, but we're going to be doing some 3D flowers, and I will show y'all how we get that look in a few. So since I am a beginner, if y'all do not know, a lot of this stuff is first time everything for me. So this is actually my first cut down. Yeah, this is my first cut down that I've ever done on anybody. So as y'all saw in the previous clip, I was literally like drilling to take them down, and then I was like, why am I doing that? So I ended up just going to get the clippers and clipping them down. And then right here, I'm just sizing them up and making sure that each nail is the same exact length as the other. And you do just want to make sure throughout the whole process of redoing the nails that all the nails are remaining the same length, because at the end, I've gotten sometimes like at the end, somehow, some way, they come out a completely different length, you guys. So just make sure throughout the process you are still keeping the shape and not over filing, because that can make some shorter than the others. So just make sure that you're aware of that and paying attention to that. So what I'm doing is, y'all already know, I'm taking a 5-in-1 bit. Now this one is my fine 5-in-1 bit. I should have used a coarse, it would have moved a little faster, or actually a medium grit, whichever. But I do have these bits on my website. They do not look like this exactly, but they are the same ones, and they're actually colorful, and they are medium grit. So they're more versatile. Medium grit you can use on pretty much anything. You can use for debulking, the cuticle area. So all of that is what I use my 5-in-1 bits for. You can literally, they should just call it an all-in-one bit, because 5-in-1 bit just does no justice for that bit. But anyway, like I said, you can find those on my website if you are needing one. They're pretty cheap up there. And yeah, I'm just going ahead, and I had a hard time. She said that none of her stones came off. And she said they didn't get caught in anything. So she was super happy with that. And I do have a really, really good retention time for rhinestones. And the glue that I use is either the McCart rhinestone glue, or I use the Dynamic Nail Supply rhinestone glue. So I do highly, highly, highly recommend both of those. And I also, when I put rhinestones on, I seal my rhinestones with a top coat, or whatever top coat I'm going over. So sometimes they consider that a glue bath, but that is how I do it. And I feel like it just seals it all in. I never, ever, ever, ever have stones falling off. I've never had anybody complain about a stone falling off. So I do recommend that you get some of that rhinestone glue, and I do recommend that you seal all the rhinestones or gems or jewels, whatever it is, in with top coat or matte or shiny, whatever top coat that you're gonna put on at the end. Now, she didn't have too much lifting. However, I am just like really picky, and I just see everything. So I went ahead and I pretty much drilled off everything that I could that even looked like it would start lifting. So that is what I did here. And I also was debulking the nail, because I did not want to have them super, super thick, just because I knew that I was going to be placing a little bit more acrylic on it, and I didn't really know how thick I was going to lay the acrylic, because sometimes it just comes out not how you want it to, and I didn't want to have to do even more at the end. So I just went ahead and made these a little on the thinner side, and yeah, that's what you see me doing right here with the 5-in-1 bit. Now, she did have one nail that was lifting, and I believe that was the thumb. It will show in a few, I think it's actually next, but I don't know what happened to that other clip. But anyway, so I went ahead and I got some of my nippers because I don't really use those for cuticles. So I just went ahead and that is what I picked the excess off with. And by the time I got to the bottom, I pretty much realized that this nail is like beyond a fill. So we actually ended up taking this whole nail off, you guys. But first I had to see, this is the part where I was just like, this is before I knew that I was gonna need to take the whole nail off. Once I clipped it down and I kept moving it, it was so loose that I just decided to clip the sides and go ahead and take my 5-in-1 bit. And this is pretty much doing how you do a soak off, you guys. This is the process of doing a soak off. You're going to drill away as much of the acrylic as you can without getting too close to the nail plate. You basically want like a super thin layer of the acrylic. I actually did not go thin enough before I soaked it. However, it was fine because we had other stuff to do to the other nails anyway. But that is the process for a soak off. You're going to drill all of the acrylic off as far as you can before you know, it hits the actual nail plate. And then you're just going to soak it in some acetone and wait for it to come off. And you can get like a scraper or whatever it is and scrape the excess off once it comes out of the acetone. Now, if you see any pauses in the video, it is because we were watching this show. I cannot remember the name of the show, but it's about some doctor. And he basically there was an infertility clinic and he was in charge of it. And y'all, if you know what I'm talking about, it's on Netflix. And he was pretty much impregnating these ladies that, like with his own little swermies. Like he was doing it with his own little swermies, y'all, instead of the donors or the husbands that they thought that they were getting. Y'all, it's so crazy. He had 94 kids that they found. So basically, he probably has way more than that nobody even, you know, has brought up or noticed. So it was just a whole ordeal. And the kicker was he didn't even get no jail time, y'all. Like there was no law against this back when he did this. So they pretty much like let him off the hook, like with a slap on the wrist. He got felonies or whatever, but it was not enough, in my opinion, for what these people had to go through. So yeah, super crazy. I'm always watching Netflix. Let me know down below in the comments what y'all are watching on Netflix, because I always need new suggestions. I don't know why I haven't asked y'all before. I always need new suggestions, y'all. Like all I do is nails and watch TV. Lately, I have been super busy though. Like I've been so busy, y'all. And my trip is next Thursday. My hair is not done. My lashes aren't done. Nothing is done. Like it's just... it's so hectic. And now some of my friends don't have a vaccine, so we're trying to figure out if we need to be vaccinated before we go. If they do, then they're out of luck, but I don't think you have to be vaccinated to go to Mexico. If somebody knows that as well, please let me know below, because they keep changing these rules and stuff, so who knows. But anyway, what y'all saw me do just now was I was just pretty much cleaning the cuticle area with my 5-in-1 bit. This was after taking away and debulking the nail from any parts that needed to that were lifting. I took away all that, and then after that was done, I just went ahead and got the cuticle off of the nail plate. And y'all, I know that people think that the cuticle is the layer like that you see of the skin right there underneath where you would place the acrylic, but that is not your cuticle, you guys. Your cuticle is actually like on your nail plate. That is your eponychium. So I really feel like you would never learn that unless you go to nail school. And I know Tabitha Scott up here talks a lot about that as well, but that's just I just want to pinpoint that out, because I know a lot of people think that the cuticle is the eponychium, which it is not. But yeah, it's just a whole ordeal. I should have placed a picture for y'all so y'all could have a little reference. But right here, this is a no-no, you guys. Do not, okay, when you are doing the pinky and you are just doing a fill, You do not need that big of a bead. I don't know what I was thinking. And I was moving so slow that it ended up drying on me, you guys. Like, this whole hand that I did was a mess. I definitely fixed it up at the end, but it was definitely a huge hot mess. Like, look at how slow I'm going. Why didn't I swipe it down yet? So that is what you see here. And it's pretty much dry at this point. So I had to like put a lot of pressure on it just to get it a little bit flat, and it still wasn't flat enough. But anyway, I definitely had to go back and file that nail down to make it a little thinner because it was way too thick. And I had to really seal the cuticle because the cuticle area was too thick as well. But I always keep my mistakes in here and let y'all know what not to do and how to fix it. So I want to definitely show that. And I pretty much messed up. I pretty much messed up this whole hand. It's always my first hand. And I always record the first hand, but I never record the second. But when I do the second, it comes out perfect. So it was just like really backwards with how this recording came out. But it was good because I need to show y'all what not to do. These beads were too dry. They were drying way too fast. So that was another mistake that I made. And I think I was just afraid of flooding the cuticle, which I did anyway, pretty much on a lot of these nails. But I also cleaned that up with a 501 bit. I'm trying to tell you, if you don't have a 501 bit, y'all, get you one. I do have them on my website again. So if you need one, it is right there for you. And I always have codes and discounts going on. So make sure that you catch the sales when I have them, y'all. I promise you it's going to save you a few bucks, okay? So this, I didn't even mention that we are using the Cover Flamingo by Young Nails for the acrylic. And it's this pretty color. It goes with every skin tone, y'all. Like, it's like really neutral. It's a nude pink, but it's really pretty. Like a super pretty pink. And it almost reminds me of like a bubblegum pink, but everybody has their own version of bubblegum. So yeah, y'all know how that goes. And I also wanted to give a shout out to Allison up here. I always forget everybody's YouTube names, but I'm gonna link up here somewhere. I'm gonna do a picture or a link up here in the photo right now, so you guys can go check her videos out. She's done 2 reviews on my mystery boxes. So if I can, I will try to link those up here or in the description box. Most likely up here, I will link it. But if you don't see it up here right now, then it is going to be in the description box. But she's done 2 reviews of my mystery boxes. And I just wanted to give her a little shout out because she's always purchasing for me. I don't know how many purchases she's had for me. She's had more than just the mystery boxes though, but huge shout out to Allison. Thank you so much. If you have reviewed my mystery box or if you got anything from me that you reviewed, and you want to get a shout out up here, then just let me know, in my Instagram, on my Instagram, DM me. Because sometimes y'all will tell me and sometimes y'all will tag me, but I will forget to post up here when I'm doing another video. So just remind me until I do it, because I promise I'm not avoiding you. I'm just like really always busy, and I definitely, like, my mind is like a baby brain. Like, I have pregnancy brain. I'm sorry. Like, I just forget everything, y'all. Like, I forget everything. It's crazy. But yeah. Shout out to Allison. Thank you so much for purchasing from me. And yeah, go check her channel out, you guys. So I did also want to mention, I made a community post the other day and I was talking to you all about what I wanted to start doing, a little series on my channel. So I came up with this series because of the Shein video that I did with the outfits. And I thought it would be so cute if, like, y'all would send me pictures of outfits that you like, and I could take the outfits and pretty much make nails that match it or kind of piggyback off of the outfits, if that makes sense. So basically, let's say I'm gonna post the picture right here. So let's say somebody picks this picture for me. I have to make a nail set that looks either identical or something similar and put my own little twist to it. So I would maybe make something like this. And I thought this idea would be super, super cool and super fun because everybody always wants their nails to match an outfit, you know? Most people, like when they get their nails done, they get something that's going to match everything if they are going for a neutral look. But I thought this would be super fun to put together and especially have you guys help me. So if you have any outfits or pictures that you have of outfits, send them to me in my email, or my Instagram would be the best place to send it to me if you have Instagram. But definitely send me pictures, you guys, and I will be posting your Instagram name at the top when I do remake the nails. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to get to everybody's, but I'm going to pick the ones that I like the best and that are the most fun to do, to recreate. Because, and just a hint, y'all know I love colorful stuff. So if it is colorful, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. So don't think that I'm not going to pick it if it's not colorful. I definitely will be looking at everyone's. And I think this will be a fun series to start doing. I think I'm going to do it for maybe 2 a week if I can. So maybe 2 or 3 weeks we'll do it for. And yeah, it should be fun. So definitely give me some ideas, you guys. Send me some pictures on my Instagram, on my story, tag me in it, whatever you have to do. Just let me know what nail sets to match my nails with, or what outfits to match my nails with. And I think that's going to be super, super fun, you guys. So the rest of this is pretty much just me filing and reshaping the nails back to what they were before. And I'm just using my 5-in-1 bit as usual to clean up the cuticle area and seal the cuticles in so that nothing is lifting or attached to her skin or sticking to her skin at all. You want to make sure that this area is clean from the skin and everything is tucked correctly so that it does not get snagged on anything and lift. So this is a major part of your nail process. Make sure that you have a 5-in-1 bit, or if you cannot afford a 5-in-1 bit right now, definitely make sure that you have some type of bit to seal your cuticles with, because this is a major part in keeping your nails on for 2 or more weeks. Oh my God, so I forgot to tell y'all about my little update with the Melody Suzy drill. Y'all, this is not the Melody Suzy drill. I am no longer using that. It was just vibrating too much for me. I think I used it 2 or 3 times, and y'all, I taped my handle on my old drill so fast and I went right back. So it's been working fine. I have it taped. You couldn't really see it in the video. I might show y'all one day, but I have it taped right now and it's working fine. I'm back smooth, and I definitely like needed that because I really couldn't get with the Melody Suzy drill. Like, I think it's good. Like I said, I do think that it's good for beginners, or if you need something to practice with and you don't want to spend a crazy amount of money, because it was only $17, you guys. So it's definitely great for beginners if you are practicing. Right here, this is the base coat that I'm putting down right here, and I put this down because I was thinking that I was going to do nail art with a gel liner, but we ended up not doing that. So this was pretty much just an added extra step that was not needed. But prior to this, you saw me buffing out the nails, and on the nails before I buffed, I put cuticle oil and rubbed it in on the nail. This is to make the nail super smooth, and I promise y'all it works. Like, it works wonders, and it gets rid of all the scratches. So if you are not doing that step, definitely try to incorporate that step if you have time, and just some clear cuticle oil. And I promise you, you will start to see a difference in your aftermath of buffing and filing. Like, I promise you, it makes a huge difference.
Let's see.
Yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Y'all, I cannot go nowhere or eat nothing without my wife. She is so embarrassing. Did y'all hear her in the background? Like, she is so embarrassing, you guys. So I just wanted to pinpoint and let y'all know, do y'all see how thin the nails are? This is how thin they should be when they are this length. You do not need to go extra thick. This was my issue when I first started doing nails a few months ago. I just thought that nails were just supposed to be so thick. Like, well, actually, I didn't even think that. I was just making them thick on accident, and I just did not know what I was doing wrong. But now, if I make nails too thick, I just go ahead and file that stuff away, because you do not want someone's nails to look big. Like, thick nails will make little fingers like this look huge. So you definitely do not want that, you guys. So right here, y'all, I am taking, I don't know if y'all thought that I did 3D flowers with acrylic, but y'all should know me better than that. I was not about to do these type of flowers with acrylic, because how? Like, I can barely do the regular 3D flowers. So anyway, I've had these stickers sitting in my drawer for forever. So right here, we were testing them out. We did not know, because since I put the base coat down, they were not sticking to the nail how they should have stuck. They were just pretty much sliding around on the nail since I had base coat down. So I was like, okay, well, let's try this. Let's put them on and let's try to seal it all with top coat. So that is what we did, and it worked out fine. It came out perfectly fine. They still looked really, really pretty. Right here on this one, I do wish that I had cut that excess tape underneath it, the sticky part. I wish I would have cut it close to the flower so that that sticky part was not needed. And I don't like how it looked after I put a base coat on. So if you can, cut the sticky part closest to, basically cut out the roses as close as you can, because underneath the roses obviously is more sticky tape that's the only part that you need. You do not need that excess sticky tape showing. And yeah, so this is what we did. We pretty much just put them on. They were not all the nails were not identical. I just like put them in different places, but it still looked cute. These were almost like bridal nails, you guys. Like, they reminded me of something that you would get for a wedding. They were super, super pretty, and I just love them. And I'm definitely going to start using them more. You can find these on AliExpress, or you can find them on Shein. I know Shein has these as well. I cannot remember where I got these from, but I definitely got them. I'm pretty sure I got them from Shein or AliExpress. One or the two, but I know for a fact they have them everywhere. They have them on Amazon. You can get them off Amazon. Just look up 3D flowers or 3D flower stickers, or like 3D rose stickers. It will pop up. I promise you, it will pop up. And you get tons. Like, you get so many of them, y'all. And right here, okay, so y'all know I have my scrub, and she said that she loves my scrub. Like, she said that her hands have never been softer. So this scrub is actually one that I kind of messed up on, and I make my scrub on the stove. So it has a lot of ingredients in it that are really, really good for your skin. And I accidentally put too much of one ingredient in it, so it made it kind of thick. However, it pretty much just like came out as more of a super moisturizing scrub versus the one that doesn't look as solid as this one. I didn't show the bottle, but it's kind of like solidified in the bottle, in the container, versus it being kind of like slimy, if you want to say. It's not really slimy, I don't know, but anyway, you guys, it felt really, really good on her hands, and it still came out great. But if you order from my website, it will not look as thick as this. However, the effects of it are still bomb. Like, either one would have worked. But my scrubs, everybody loves my scrubs when they come to get their nails done, and they just love how it feels on their hands. I make it super moisturizing so that you don't even need to put lotion on your hands if you don't have any near you. And it feels really, really good. It just exfoliates all the dead skin off your nails. So if you have not copped a scrub from me, definitely do that. And they look super pretty in the bottle. So yeah, we're going ahead and we're putting some cuticle oil on her hands. I also have this on my website. I will link some pictures for you if I have not already. And that was pretty much it, you guys. This is how they came out. and they look super, super cute. I would definitely do these again. I love the 3D flowers. Like, it was just so cute and so simple. This was a very, very beginner friendly look. So if you have not tried it, go ahead. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Mwah.